I am Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Thank you guys for being here. I know. Feels like the lifeboat. We are on the deck of the lifeboat. Just like Jack Sparrow. Listen, it's really kind of a funny thing. It's never like it's going smooth. Everybody's always going through something, right? Aren't we all? Always. We're always going through something. Some of the best advice. It's really fun. I got great advice from my dad and Jack Sparrow. The problem isn't the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. And that's kind of where I'm at now. Attitude. My problem isn't the problem. It's my attitude about the problem. My mom gives me great. It's really funny. My dad gives me great advice. My mom gives me different perspective. She said once, even a kite needs resistance to stay up. It's wicked true. Anik, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Chip, good to see you. Travis W, Charlie Mullins, Christopher Westcott, Cora 6. Hello, Chris. Jason P. This is Eternal One. Love it. Thank you for being here. One with cats. You guys think, let's take a bet right now. You guys think that the squirrel will be in the basket? Still dropping treats for her around. But I'm telling you, she's looking at me going, "You're not the dude. You're the other dude." John Bowman, good to see you. Chris, life is 10% what happens to us, 9% of how we choose to respond to it. Boy, isn't that the truth? You can't change what happens to you, but boy, you can sure control how you handle it. Hi, Henny. Good to see you. Nick, I am the Noise Opera. Good to see you. Harvest 912, Tad Kit, Mia, and Klein. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Sorry I missed you guys, but next time, I promise. Rising to the top. Good to see you. It's no joke. Good to see you. Bizzle, my dude. Lego, Aussie. It's definitely how you handle it. Boy, it really is, It's like Here's the other thing. It's like, no matter how bad you think you got it, someone's got it so much worse, It's the truth. Attitude determines your altitude. I believe that. And Hummingbird, good to see you. Goddess Divine. Thanks for being here. 3 out of 4 of my cats are treat crazy. The other wants nothing to do with them. That's interesting. Squirrel is definitely treat motivated. She loves food. Oi, Lego, exactly. Lieutenant Callaghan. Good to see you. Mike Bear. Good to see you. Tad says, my boy, Biz. Indeed. So, what's the autograph behind you? Right there. That is William Shatner. That's Captain James T. Kirk from the Enterprise. That's what that is. Marcus, good to see you. John Dingo Lighthard. Good day, Johnny. How's your brother doing? I think he's doing well. He's just like me. It's not the problem isn't our problem. Whatever's going on. I'm not going to get into all the details, but whatever's going on, it's not the problem. The problem is how we deal with the problem. So that's a beautiful thing. Gives you a lot of control, actually. Jeremy Bell, good to see you, dude. Very good to see you. Love the Chili Show. Thank you, Peter Dowling. I'm glad you do. I do too. Lady Crispin. That's who that shirt belongs to. Lady Crispin. Good to see you, Fiona. So, starts a new week tomorrow. Kind of exciting. I'm ready for a new week. Some of your favorite peach peppers, Travis W. Um, Good question. The truth of the matter is, peach aren't really my favorite color phase. I don't think they're the greatest tasting. You know what I mean? Jay's Peach Go Scorpion. There's a couple good ones, but I mean, that's probably one of the better ones. But I've really gotten into chocolate pods as of late, and yellow super hots are spectacular. Life is about perception, Core 6. It's an interesting thing. It really is about, man, I'm telling you. Having an attitude of gratitude is a big part of it. You know what I mean? Because if you really start thinking about the things you're grateful for, number one, you can't have time thinking about the things you aren't grateful. You don't whine. Attitude of gratitude is important. Lego says challenge this week. I suppose it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad week to do a challenge, would it? What do you think? Oh, I can come up with something. Yeah, we'll do a challenge this week. I'm trying to stay hydrated because I'm not good at that. I haven't been doing it. My head goes somewhere else. I don't think about eating and I don't think about drinking. I just kind of, it's weird. That's where I've been at all day. I haven't really thought. Had to force myself to eat and force myself to drink. Sorry, that looks like unsweetened. No, this is sweet tea. I got this actually from Tad and Kit. This is sweet. I don't mind unsweetened tea or unsweetened tea. I prefer sweetened. Lego, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the gusher. You know what I've got? I have a really gorgeous jalapeno. And a jalapeno in and of itself is not hot, but I certainly could put. I've got 14 million Scoville tincture I could put inside that jalapeno. Could do that. I think I might. Mirrored guitarist. Hi, Johnny. Hope 2024 has been treating you well. Yeah, it has. Thank you for asking. I had small little speed bumps, but life's about speed bumps. And as we said from the very beginning, it's how you deal with it. My problem isn't my problem. My problem is my attitude about my problem. Dizzy Dragon. Leave that ghost pepper maple syrup left. I think I probably have this much left. It's very good, but here's the truth of it: it's not hot. I think there's a new trend in putting scary things on the label to drive people away from eating it, so they don't eat your stuff. Because this is ghost pepper, and I'm telling you right now, anybody can eat. There's no real heat to it, but the flavor is great. So I think that's the trend. I'm going to start coming out with a scary label, doable products. Keep people away. They see a scary pepper on the outside. Oh, don't eat that. That's what I'm going to do. New marketing angle. You know what I mean? Hippie Chick, good to see you. Isaiah Murillo. There you are. Good to see you. Yeah, Hetty, that's Jeremy from Peppers in Kentucky Living. Jeremy's a trip. Jeremy and I go back a long time. Got some funny Jeremy stories. They're so good that I can only tell them with him. So when we get together, we always talk about it. It's kind of funny. Yep. Ashley and Charles Defoe. Charlie, excuse me. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Chili Phil, I still think I have another chocolate Primtale. I could put 2 million extract in it for a gusher. That's a dandy gusher. The truth is, if you got 2 million extract, it doesn't matter what you put it in. It's going to supersede any of the pepper. So, you know what I mean? It just makes the gusher look better. But really, you got 2 million inside of a pepper. That's their showstopper. It's your front man. Yeah, main brands have been doing those pseudo hot stuff for a while, but this one's spectacular because it says ghost. It's scary looking, and man, it is the most benign sauce. It is delicious. Uh-oh, got a squirrel in the house. Maybe she'll join me tonight. You know what she's thinking? She goes, "Man, this is all I got. The guy's not here tonight, so I'll take the other guy." We'll see if she sits in the basket. Dizzy Dragon says that the Bulldog ramen surprised me because of that. They're actually pretty hot. The 3X actually has punch. One hot minute. It's a rarity, but I'm sure soon we will probably have one. Not tonight, because I didn't really play for it. We'll have one this week for sure, I promise. I think we're going to do a live stream tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but if I can, I will. I've had a day, Ashley and Charlie. I'm good. Hanging in there. Greg Hammond. I like the idea of peppers filled with cream cheese. I'm from Wisconsin, so why not? Man, wait till you see the cheese, the stuffed peppers that we're doing with Dittman are really yummy. It's going to be a very cool product. So, Dittman Fine Foods out of Germany. We're doing a collaboration with them. Kind of a cool thing. Dizzy Dragon. Is the day still bad? No, I've had sort of a revelation of sorts. So that sort of helped me a little bit. You know what I mean? So I think it's gotten better. Squirrel, come here. Come on. Don't you do it. Gone. Maybe she'll be back. Uncle Bull Cow in the house. Good to see you, Uncle Bull Cow. Josh Dingo, what's your favorite pepper? Just curious. It's pod season here, so I get to eat them all. Jelly, jelly, jelly. My favorite pod. See, there's favorite pod, then there's favorite pods you can get your hands on. You know what I mean? Louisiana Creepers are great pods. So is the Omega. They're amazing peppers, but you can't get your hands on. I've been fortunate enough to eat them both, but can't really get your hands on them. As far as I really, really like the Killer Yellow. It's a yellow Primatale. It's really, really good. But this past season, I've really gotten into chocolate pods. So I got a funny feeling that this next year, chocolate pods could end up being my favorite. I don't know. Zach D, excuse me. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Boat. Let's cross over here. Not only has a lot of people from the boat here, but I'm doing it on the deck of the lifeboat. Please drink some water, Kirsten, sorry. This is like the second or third one I've done. So I'm drinking. I'm trying. Charles McClellan. Good to see you, Charles. Very good to see you. That's a chili head right there. I really like the chocolate primatale, says Chili Phil. It's wicked hot, man. I'm telling you, it's just a sinister burn. I have my little accidental intentional cross growing. I hope this stays chocolate like the mom. A little accidental intentional cross. I told you guys if I ever start a chili band, it's going to be called Accidental Cross. We're on the Life Bus tonight. I like that, Lord Kiss Freak. I like that a lot. But seriously, that really was my problem today. Because if you think about it, anytime you got an issue, if you sit around dwelling on the issue, nothing changes. So I need to be solution-based problem solving instead of panic-based. Instead of like, oh, what are we going to do? Just say, okay, what are we going to do? Same question, different way to say it. M&J, so good to see you. So bulk out, you ready, dude? Some weirdness starts tomorrow, people. Tomorrow we're going to be seeing ads for super hot. Gonna be strange. Worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but you go nowhere. Boy, that's a grandfather thing to say. Wisdom in that, Dizzy. Well, here's the thing. What's the point? Can't worry about things you can't affect. What you can do is that's how you approach them. The problem isn't the problem. The problem is my attitude about the problem. So true. Uncle Bull Cow's ready. Is sweating from eating spicy things an allergic reaction? I eat jalapenos and I'm sweating like a waterfall. It doesn't stop me from eating hot stuff though. Core 6, it's really a funny thing. It's a common, it happens to a lot of people. I'm just kind of odd that I don't really sweat when I eat hot stuff. Once in a blue moon. There's really not a whole lot of peppers of me sweating or videos of me sweating from peppers. Every once in a while it happens, but it's usually something really severe. It's not an allergic. It's just one of the reactions. This is how it's. So don't feel bad. Even the hiccups. I've had a million people say I have hiccups, and maybe it's not right for me. Listen, I've competed on a world stage with some hardcore chili heads that had hiccups. They get hiccups in the beginning. They work through it. Hiccups go away. They keep eating peppers. So it's just It's not. It's not a sign of weakness at all. So neither is sweating. So Phil, I can only imagine how much hotter the chocolate pimentale is in the beginning of the grow season. Boy, I tell you what, catch and peak when they're at the hottest. It's my favorite pepper. Johnny, Ashley, and Charlie ask. Probably the yellow pimentale. Although it's not that it's losing favor because it's not. It's a spectacular pepper. It's a yellow pimentale. It's called the killer yellow. But I just have this thing for chocolate pods. Chocolate pods have such a sinister burn. Cheshire Cat, thank you, Johnny. I need your perspective. Man, what did I give you my perspective on? Did you ask something? I'm looking for it. Yeah, man, I don't even see it. I hope I gave you some perspective. Look, don't listen to me. I eat peppers for a living. For real. Just being honest with you. Jason P., I'm going to email you soon. Your new Addy, my famous homemade salsa I'm going to send you. Not a problem. There's actually, if you go to the description box of every video, we have a mailing address. So if you want to, it's right in there already. So you can mail it there. Looking forward to it. What's the hottest sauce I've ever had? Kate L. Probably Doomed from Hellfire Hot Sauce. 2.4 or something million. Pretty scary. The Tube of Terror. It's like squeezable. Is that like a squeezable pepper paste? No, the Tube of Terror is it's funny. David Foy. He's my business partner in my. Oh, thank you, Cheshire Cat. He's my business partner in my hot sauce company, Chase the Heat Hot Sauce. And the way we met, we became friends, and I did a few reviews for his products. And we both started at the same time. I started Chase to Eat at the same time he started Blazing Foods. So I kind of done this together. Anyway, I started doing videos for him. We became friends, and he called me one day and goes, "Let's do a challenge." I said, "You ready to do a collaboration?" He said. I said, "Sure." He said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "You're the peanut guy. Let's do a peanut challenge." And he goes, "Okay." So it was his idea to call it the Tube of Terror. And my dad took the picture. We're sitting in the kitchen. I said to my dad, "You got to take a picture. It's for a label." I think he took one or two pictures. I sent it to him. But they're really hot. They're just really hot peanuts. And the first one he sent me, it wasn't very hot. I lived in Reno at the time, and he'd send me a peanut. I call him on the phone, and I eat the peanut. And at least three peanuts weren't really hot enough. And then one day he sent me one that was it was coated with plutonium. And I just know that flavor anywhere. I was on the phone. I spit it out. I'm like, "Dude, it was plutonium." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No, yeah, it tastes like poison." I said, "Try pure capsaicin crystals. It'll blast the heat, but no flavor. It'll just spike the heat up. So then he sent me a peanut, and it was like too hot. And we lowered it. And what we lowered it to is what you guys all know as the tube of terror. Big fan of the channel, says Element 115. My first time to catch one of your streams. Good times. Element, we've been waiting for you. And Charles McClellan was saying just earlier, what do you think Element's going to join us? I said, tonight's the night, man. Tonight's the night. You know what? Look at this. Goodness gracious. Basketball Jones is here also. Gotta love that. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's my next prediction. November this year, Pepper X is going to casually be resubmitted at 3,200. There you go. Or 3.2. There you go, Dizzy Dragon. Why not? It wouldn't surprise me. Why not? Why not go for 4? Call it 4.5. We're going to do it. Let's do it. 2.67 wasn't hot enough. Come on now. Do I hear a 5.7? Sold. 5.7 million Scoville. Man, I was in a bit. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say something I shouldn't. Greg Hyman, can you stinky cheese challenge? We'll go. You know, I love stinky cheese. My brother's not the biggest fan of stinky cheese. No, he's a cheese dude, but I don't think he's a stinky cheese dude. I happen to really like stinky cheese. Henny says, I have yet to try the chocolate cream pie. It's stupid hot. For real. Just go a little sliver of it. Got to try the tube of terror also. You'll like that. The pepper merch. I do. If you go to johnnyscoville.com. Now, I'm going to have several T-shirts added to what you see there in the next 2 weeks. So when the show airs, there'll be several new T-shirts there. So, but there is some stuff there. Spicy challenge check mix. You know, it's really funny. We were just talking about the Lego the other day. Tommy and I were talking about that, like a spicy, like a really hot, because Chex Party Mix. They did the ghost pepper checks. It's funny if you read that. Ghost pepper. There's nothing. No, that one bothered me. Nothing hot in that. It was a terrible. That was just to throw stuff on the label to sell it. That's what that was. If it's so good that the scary label thwarts people off, that's one thing. But it wasn't so good. So. Pepper Nostradamus. There you go. Dizzy, capsaicin's going to your head, my dude. I'd like to see Pepper X get made public. It can't. It's never going to happen, you guys. Don't even worry about it. What are you even worried about it for? Squirrel, back here. Oh. Not have anything to do with me. I like Chex Mix too, man. Good thing, Lego. All right, mixed bag of donuts. I am not a chili head until I eat a pot. I've only had lots of hot sauce things. You know what? You don't have to eat peppers. Peppers to be a chili head. If you just kind of like powder, or all you like is Tabasco. You know what? There's not a competition. There's a lot of people who really put weight on that, like what you're eating and who can eat the hottest. It's kind of a silly thing. Dizzy, you're funny. You do need timeout, Lego. Come on now. The Vertigan's Lifestyle. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you. SG, Pepper X. Boy, all this Pepper X stuff. Let's talk about Bigfoot. Got a better chance of running into Bigfoot, Up, and there's Sasquatch Hunter as we speak. See? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You can see Sasquatch. Bring out the guitar. It's right there. Both two of them on the wall. Easier to hang them there. What is your favorite pepper, Johnny? Hot ones. Here's the truth of it. I just love peppers, man. Even peppers that don't taste good. It's just a thrill to get a chance to eat one. You know what I mean? It's like chilies, man. Jason P for 6 months. Look who's green, baby. 15 days, Johnny. You bet. 15 days. That's crazy, huh? You know what's really crazy? And you got to think about this. We finished filming this reality show, and they said, I'm not joking you, when it first came out. And Grant, I want you to know, I'm not upset, not complaining. I'm just telling you. They said, we're shooting for July. We're shooting for July. Now, that was 6 months ago. So their goal was July. So we've been doing this for like a year, man. It's been crazy. It is what it is. No matter how you slice it, it was a thrill to be in it. Super fun. It's just sort of spooky to be able, it's one thing, people have been watching, 23 million views. So a lot of people have been watching these videos for a long time. But this is way different. It's just way different for some reason. It is. Keith Lego said somewhere Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster have a Pepper X challenge with Easter Bunny and Santa Claus. There you go. Chili Phil, but this past week really got me into peppers. You know what? There's so much. I just think they're amazing. If you think about how many different varieties there are and how they all taste different, and they have different burn characteristics, and they burn you different places, and something. And here's what everybody needs to know: not every pepper is the same. Like if you like Scotch bonnets, they'll do this. You have some that are hotter than others. It's not like I've had someone say, like, I had that once. I didn't like it. I'm like, get one. Eat a bunch of peppers. You may love them. You can't eat one pepper. I'm done. There's a lot of peppers out there. Hey, Johnny, I love the mic. You know what? It's not even on. This is when my brother sits here. He's got his computer hooked up to it. You know what? I wonder if I can do this. Give me just a second. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Let me stick here and see if it sounds any better. If it cuts the stream, sorry. My bad. All right. Can you guys hear me any better? Is this thing on? Does it make a difference at all? I didn't think so. Nothing at all. Lieutenant Callaghan says they say peppers are good to prevent the flu. It's flu season, so pepper up. It boosts your immune system. It's a lot of vitamin C in it. It's the same, Bizzle says. You know what? Maybe I put it on the wrong side. Let me try a port on the